Shalom. How's everyone doing this Sunday morning? For those who don't know me, my name is Mr. Andrew Williams. I'm also known as the Qigong Boxer. Today, I decided to make another series on traditional Taekwondo leg stretches, how to improve your flexibility while stretching, learn and understand the proper form and the proper way of stretching to increase your flexibility and your kicks, and also to improve your kicking ability, to also learn how to kick, to become more flexible, to kick higher above your head height. That's with the front snap kick, roundhouse kick, hook kicks, and a side kick. So no matter what kick you practicing, you learn to kick head height with these basic Taekwondo Murukan leg stretches. Now, these leg stretches is what we call knee stretches. That's because it's positioned like you get where you're striking with the knee, but this, instead of striking with the knee, you actually position yourself to stretch your groin muscles, especially your hip area, to open up your hips more, to get a more stretch into your front snap kicks or crescent kicks or axe kicks. So I'm gonna demonstrate here what it's gonna look like. What you're gonna do here, you're gonna be in a front fighting stance, all right, with your hands up. You're gonna balance all your weight on your back leg to get the balance. You're gonna have your feet 35-degree angle. You're gonna lift your left knee as high as you can, chest level, slightly lean back, just like you're getting ready to throw a front snap kick. Open up your hips some more, just like you're getting ready to throw that front snap, and you're stretching into that hip. Then you're gonna come back down after you hold it for 10 deep breaths. So that's a slight demonstration what it's going to look like, but I'm not going to have you do it with to balance yourself, because this is just making this video just for beginners. So that's why I got the chair here to make it easier to balance yourself, to hold on to the back of your chair while you're balancing yourself to stretch, okay? My disclaimer is I'm not responsible for anyone who injured themselves or injured somebody else. So be very careful when you're practicing these Taekwondo Murukan leg stretches, and take your time with it, and just be patient with yourself. Now, okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. If you got a chair, go ahead and place, get in the front fighting stance, with your left foot forward. So you're in the left front fighting stance. You're going to take your right hand, place it behind the chair, so you can balance yourself. So you're going to have all your weight, all your body weight on the back of your standing leg. Your feet going to be 35 degree angle. That's because they're going to open up your hips. They're going to help open up your hips so you get a good stretch in your hip area, the hip joints. Then you're going to lift your knee as high as you can, chest height. Or if you can't lift your knee chest height, just lift your knee as high as you can, and just make sure you balance yourself on the back of the chair. So follow my count, 10 deep breaths, just follow my pace. All right, ready? Lift up your front leg in the front kicking position as high as you can. Under my count, ready? Breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, 6, out, 7, out, 8, out, 9, out, 10, out. Then gently place your foot down, back into a fighting stance. What you're going to do, you should feel your hip area loosening up, getting more looser. That's what this stretch is mainly for. It's also going to help stretch the groin area too, but with the front stretch, just barely, but you mostly going to feel it in your hip area to help loosen up that stretch. Then after you get through stretching the left leg, then you're going to change over to your right side, move the chair to your left, and then you're going to get into a right fighting stance. Make sure I have the correct angle for the camera. It's going to be the exact same thing. You're going to lift up your knee as high as you can, chest height, or as high as you can. Your balance is going to be on your back leg, which is your left leg. Your feet going to be 35-degree angle, so you can help open up that hip area, so you get a good stretch. Then you're going to thrust your hip forward as much as you can, but make sure you place your left hand on the back of your chair to help with your balance. So from here, under my count, breathe in, lift up your leg in a front fighting position, stretch that hip open. Under my count, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, 6, out, 7, out, 8, out, 9, out, 10, out. Then gently place it down. All right, while you're in that fighting stance. Your hips should be more looser while you're breathing. So that's what the breathing for, the slow, deep breathing. 10 count, it help. The breathing actually help relax the muscles, the cartilages, the ligaments, and the joints. So it'll be more easier to stretch instead of just counting. So you want to slowly breathe in and out while you counting. That's why I'm having you following my count. So that's it with the front knee stretch. They help loosen up the hip joints, and then help with your balance and stuff like that to improve with your kicks, so stuff like that. So that's basically it for today. So tomorrow, gonna do the roundhouse knee stretch. All right, so I appreciate you all stopping by to watch and to listen. You all have a good and blessed day. Shalom.